The Princess Cup, the longest running tournament in Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Since its debut in 2014, the Princess Cup has been the way the wrestlers of Tokyo Joshi can prove themselves to be the best in the company. The Cup has a longer pedigree than any other accolade in the promotion, even longer than the Princess Championship. This year's Princess Cup is the biggest yet, with rookies being allowed to participate for the first time. 23 girls will fight their way through the tournament until only one remains. The winner getting a title shot at the biggest show of the year, Wrestle Princess. The tournament is already well underway, with the semi-finals already decided. The Final Four have been mixed up and the matches are set for mid-August. Let's take a look at how the Final Four got here. Shoko Nakajima has a lot to prove. While she has an extensive history of previous title runs, both single and tag, even being a winner of the Princess Cup herself, since her last title run ended, she has not been doing well in remaining in the spotlight. A victory in the Princess Cup could be a way to fix that. She started facing similarly feeling Marika Kobayashi. Marika has been out of action due to injuries and focusing on her education, and has come back to a brand new TJP. Marika gave her hell, but Shoko showed that her resolve was stronger. She then moved on to face previous Princess Champion Rika Tatsumi. Shoko managed to hit the Northern Lights suplex, but Rika refused to stay down. The two, determined not to let their tournament end here, fought the hardest they possibly could. Rika almost had victory in her hands, but Shoko managed to hit a top rope senton to secure her place in the semi-finals. Mizuki is the set favourite for victory, having won the previous two Princess Cups, and with no Yuka Sakazaki in the tournament, adding another strength to Mizuki's run. But to get where she is, Mizuki's journey has been anything but easy. She had to take on powerhouse Mirai in a hard-hitting match to progress in the tournament, and her troubles were not over then, as she then took on the current Princess Champion Miyu Yamashita. Somehow Mizuki was able to claw back, dig deep, and beat the champion. And if she wins the tournament, it will be a great boost of confidence when she faces her at Wrestle Princess for the title. Miyu Watanabe started out facing one of the new rookies, Kaya Toribami. Miyu was not one to take her agile opponent lightly. While Toribami may be the newest member of the TJP roster, she has extensive training in stunt work, making her style unlike any other in TJP. Toribami gave it her all, but Miyu overpowered her and moved on to the next opponent. Next up was Bakuratsu's sister and former tag champion Yuki Aino. Miyu knows all too well not to underestimate Yuki. After all, Yuki was the one who pinned Miyu to win the tag titles off of her. And it looked like that night was repeating when Yuki would refuse to go down to Miyu's strikes. But Miyu hit the teardrop to finish and get to the semi-finals. Finally, we have Maki Ito. Ito has had a tough 2020 with restrictions to audience participation. She felt like she has been drained of motivation using people's negativity to drive her up to that point. Now her strategy is using the power of positivity as her reason to wrestle. She found new confidence when going to wrestle for AEW and returned to face Rika for the championship. While she was unsuccessful, it was the push she needed. Ito first took on her former tag partner Raku, and with some clever strategy was able to negate Raku's sleepy wrestling style and move on. She then took on main event Suzume, and while Ito is the senior to Suzume, the vivid honey mustard would not make it easy for her. Ito sustained an injury on her eye, and after a number of close call pins, Ito had enough and forced Suzume to submit. So, now the participants for the semi-finals are set and ready for Kurikan Hall, the first time the cup has been held at the legendary venue. The finalists were randomized and the match is set. It will be Maki Ito vs Mizuki and Shoko Nakajima vs Miyu Watanabe. Shoko is the most senior still left in the tournament, with previous champions under her belt and a Princess Cup win to top it off. Miyu Watanabe is polar opposite, being the youngest in terms of experience, but she is also a previous champion and her future may be just as bright as Shoko's past. Shoko wants to make sure her light isn't extinguished just yet. Ito and Mizuki, on the other hand, have an extensive history with each other. They have teamed together for a long time under the Ito Respect Army, until they broke up and took different paths through TJP. Mizuki being the more successful of the two, with longer title reigns and two previous Princess Cup victories, one win occurring last year when she beat Ito to make her way to the finals. In fact, in all previous single matches the two have had, Ito has never beaten Mizuki. Could this be the moment Ito surpasses Mizuki, or will history repeat itself? The Princess Cup will take place over the 14th and 15th of August at Kurgan Hall and will stream live on Wrestle Universe. You can catch up on the rest of the tournament there as well. With the stakes set, who do you think will be taking gold?